Welcome, friends. It is I, Hi-Rez Studios, and it's time for the last vlog of the year. Merry Christmas, everyone, and a Happy New Year. And, Happy Kwanzaa, and Happy Hanukkah. Happy, what's that made-up one? Christmaka? Where they just combine a couple of them? Yeah, happy that. Happy whatever the hell other religions celebrate. Also, Happy Life Day. Very important. Don't want to discriminate. Happy Life Day. Okay, so... I'm a dork. Okay, so... Smite game in the background is Bologna Solo, and I rock the his house. Unfortunately, the rest of the team does not do so well. Well, they do alright, but we don't do well enough that we eventually just don't have a very good time. I won't ruin the ending, though I probably already did. But, this is a common theme with me. I will have the most amazing game in history, but unfortunately, maybe one or two people just aren't able to pull their weight, and then we end up losing, and I get really frustrated at that. Or it goes the other way, where I'm the only one doing horribly bad to the point that I'm not actually showing anything worth watching, and so it's not really, you can't really show you any of it, because I did terrible, my teammates did amazing, but I didn't see enough of that to really show you that, so it's not worth showing, which is very unfortunate. And it just gets really frustrating to lose matches. The reason why this isn't a main game is because the other team was just really not cool after the match was over. They came over to the Twitch chat and just started just talking a lot of shit. They talked a lot of smack, and I wasn't cool with that. They all got banned. Look, if you want to come over and say GG when the match is over, fine, but when you start talking smack, I ain't gonna be happy with you, because I don't like smack talk. I really don't. I've never been a fan of it. I just don't like it. I really don't. Probably because I have a competitive family, and they play. My family plays a lot of basketball, and basketball is 50% knowing how to play and 50% pissing each other off by talking a lot of shit. That is what basketball is, and I get enough of that from family. I don't need to get that from viewers or just people I'm playing against. So I ain't gonna deal with it. I ain't gonna do it because I'm not doing it. So I ain't gonna do with it. So you come at me, you start talking smack at me. I'm gonna shut that down quick, because I don't care for it. I really don't. That's never been a thing I liked. And so that's a little background as to why I don't like it, because I get enough of that from family doing that crap. So, not cool with it, so I banned all 5 of the people on the other team, because they were just gloating, talking smack. Not a fan of that at all. Don't do that. Just, it's a dick move, it really is. If you're gonna come in all GG, then fine, I'm good with that. That unfortunately gets some people banned in other Twitches. I've seen that happen. I've heard that happen. It's very unfortunate when they just said GG. I forget which Juice member banned me because I did that. I'm like, GG, it was a good game. And then I got banned. I'm like, that's a weird choice there. Okay. Well, GG. Let's see here. So there's Smite. I have not really been enjoying Smite the last couple weeks because I guess I don't really like the current meta right now. I was just not a fan of it. And then they've been data mining, which I won't go into detail on the data mining because it's always a chance that that's not real, it's not true, but what they've been data mining lately is like, that's interesting if that's the way they go. And we'll see what happens. Season 3, the big thing everyone's concerned about is they want to nerf beads, and I'm really concerned about that. Right now, the belief is it's going to be cooldown nerf. Like, okay, fine. If it's cooldown nerf, not so bad on that. Just means you can't do it as often, but the real problem is the reason why beads is so necessary in this game is because there's too much damn CC in the game. There is a stupid amount of CC in the game, and to nerf beads just because it's the most commonly used item, the most commonly used active, is the wrong way to go about it. Because they've been talking about nerfing beads for months. That's the one thing they really want to do in Season 3. And it just makes no sense to me because it's... What? Essentially, we have a lot of paper, and it's just dominating the crap out of rock, and they want to nerf scissors. It's just, what? What? That's what's happening here. It's very weird. It's just really weird to see that. But they go through with it, fine. Not gonna be happy about it, but fine. Unless they just tone down CC across the board. Maybe put up diminishing returns. That'd be kind of interesting to see that happen. I don't know, but if they just nerf beads, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of that whatsoever. Oh, and Aegis. Beads and Aegis both getting nerfed. I would not be a fan, because those are the most common ones besides, like, Sprint. And those are really the most common ones. Sprint... beads and Aegis. I would argue Sprint is number 2 or 3, while number 1 is most definitely beads. Oh, forgetting curses. The thing though is enfeebling and weakening both are popular, so they cut each other as far as popularity goes. If you just say curse in general, That might be in contention as well. Like, that's a pretty popular one to use as well. When I'm a support, I love using that. Curse just sets up kills so well. Let's see, your Janus guide came out. Khepri guide will come up next, but we're going to probably wait until after the new year. I know I wanted to make 7 guides, but then I realized if I make guides in the holidays, no one's going to watch them. Who's going to watch a guide on Khepri during Christmas, right? Who's going to watch a guide on Khepri in New Year's? Nobody. So Khepri's going to get held back to after January. I'm not after New Year's. That's the best time to do it, so that's when it's going to happen. That's just the smart thing to do. Like, I should not be pumping them out for the sake of pumping them out. I should pump them out correctly, and that's going to be after New Year's. That'd be a smart time to do it. Of course, well, then there's SWC. Who's going to watch it because SWC? Well, I might have to wait after SWC. I don't know. I might have to wait a little bit. Sheesh. Yeah, so no new guys for a while. Maybe. I'm not sure. As far as how Season 3 will affect things, it should affect, it might affect roles. I would assume it doesn't affect roles too majorly. We'll probably still see mids being mages and ADCs being in the dual lane and stuff like that. It might do a shift here or there. There are some tonal shifts that can happen. But mid is probably the one thing that's probably safe, and also support. But we'll see. We'll see that right there. Because there was a point when the meta was, for a little bit, for like a month, it was the more optimal thing to do was to have your ADC in solo and have your warrior over in freaking duo with the with your guardian. That was the meta for like a month, maybe 3 weeks, and that was a curious time. And I don't know if they'll ever do a shift like that again. That was really just a side effect of things happening where it was more optimal to do that. But I don't know. We will see. Let's see here. Fallout's going pretty well. The giveaways, of course. The giveaways up to Christmas. I'm still finishing out doing those. But that's pretty much done by the time you hear this vlog. But we're not done with the giveaways between the 25th and the 1st of January. So there's still those. You can comment for those still. So there's that. And yeah, we'll probably give out about 100 games by the end of the year. I really feel like I'm going to do that because I've just been handing out so many games. And where do those games come from? They come from purchases by me and Jinx. They also come from donations from viewers like you. PBS right there. Viewers have been kind enough to donate games to us. They've been kind enough to donate some Smite prizes to us as well, which is why we're able to do those giveaways. Like, we're getting things from other people and we're buying things ourselves. And that's really cool right there. Like, the community is giving to itself a little bit. It's a lot of me and Jinx, but there is a little bit from the community as well, which is cool. And that would be cool to grow. Like, next year, if we got even more people involved in that, more donations for giveaways, that'd be really cool. We'll see how that goes. I have to push for that, of course, and I don't know when I would push. I'd probably push for that next year. It's not going to be anytime soon. Maybe 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, who knows. Well, if I also, when I get a job next year, I might not push for it and just buy it all myself. We'll see. But it's nice being generous. I like giving you guys games. Giving you guys different kinds of games, guys and gals. And I've been giving out a lot of different things. We've been giving away a bunch of big games like Dark Souls. We've given away Dark Souls 1 and 2. Smaller games like Half Minute Hero 1 and 2 were both really cool. Like the Oil Blues game I really like. Bunch of puzzler games, some bullet hells. Let's see here. Fallout gave out. Let's see, Grid, Outland. Just a lot of different interesting games of different types. A lot of just stuff like that. Just a lot of games. Gave out a lot of games. And giving out, because we're not done until the 1st of January. But a lot of games going out. A lot of games going out. Oh my god. Warhammer. And I'm happy with that. We just gave out a lot of stuff. And that's really cool. That's awesome. And we'll do a lot of giveaways next year as well. That's going to be also cool. So, okay. Let's talk about evolution again. So, there's going to be 2, maybe 3 evolutions next year. The first evolution is going to be more subtle, and that is going to be just how I do things a little bit, and we'll see how Jinx does things her way as well. Coming up is going to be top 10 list for one-shots and for games, so watch out for those at some point. But for me, the subtle change that I need to make is, at this point, it's we've done a lot of just how to play a god, and I've been trying to do quite a bit of just looking at my teammates and how my teammates do things and explaining all that stuff. And I think it's pretty good to show that. The problem, though, is sometimes I get bogged down what my teammates are doing a little too much, that I just start maybe screwing up or getting screwed over by what happened to them. And I need to explain that, but not let that get me down as much as it has been lately. Probably because I'm just not happy with the current meta. But I got to make a little bit of subtle changes there as to how I conduct myself with the game. The other one is energy, especially with the stream. This is going to be more of a stream thing, is keeping up the tempo the entire time. This is something I've been wanting to work on. I just haven't. That is keeping the energy high from start to finish. We stream like sometimes we'll stream like 3-4 hours. And it's those last 1 or 2 hours where I just start to fall off in energy because I've been up for a long time. And so for those who watch the Twitches, it's just maintaining that tempo the entire time through. And then for the videos, it's the same thing. We see that with the Fallouts, where sometimes I got really good tempo and sometimes it slows down a little bit, probably because there's a lot of dialogue or whatever. And the trick to that is being able to maintain that, maintaining tempo and energy, but also trying to be funny even when there's slow moments like a lot of dialogue. And also back to Smite, this is something I really want to work on, and that is being funny while dying. This is very hard to do. It's actually really hard to do. Just cracking jokes when I'm the one getting rocked instead of me doing the rocking. If I can be good at that, that'll be amazing. Sometimes I die a lot, sometimes I don't die a lot. You know, like sometimes I'll go like 20-1. We've seen that many times. Sometimes I will go like 8-8. And those 8 kills might be very entertaining, but those 8 deaths sometimes are entertaining depending on the situation. But sometimes just I died and there's nothing I say. I don't really say anything. I just go like, oh, well, that sucks. And I'll just maybe evaluate what happened, or I'll evaluate something else, or just not even say anything. Those times I don't say anything. Those are the times to make a joke. And it's just working on being funny at those points. It's just getting better at the craft. As always, it's always been getting better at the craft. And this is how I want to get better at the craft. Being entertaining when the chips are down is a really big step to push towards. And I need to get better at that. So we will see over the next couple months me experimenting with being funny in failure. And if I can pull that off, we'll be in a way better position. That is what I think, at least. And I think Jinx agrees with that, or Jinx gave me the idea in the first place. I forget sometimes. But that is very important change. Of course, I'm going to have internship at the same time. I'm going to have school at the same time, so it's going to be a lot of that happening. So we'll see when Twitch is happening, and we'll see how content is affected, because Jinx also is going to have work. She's also going to have school, so we'll see how everything's affected. One thing that's really suffered from just me and Jinx both being really busy is we haven't done machinimas in a couple months. We just have not had the time. And we'll try. That's just part of the beast of that one. So it's more getting better at what we can do right now instead of doing extra things, unfortunately. Because we'd like to do another chat and then do other machinimas as well. And I think that's why I say the bigger evolution would be, well, the not subtle evolution, but the more apparent evolution will be in the summer. Because in the summer, I will have 5 degrees to my name, a bunch of certificates. I will be set as far as school goes, and all there is work. Work, and then being a channel person, and maybe having a social life at some point. But the channel and work, and a little bit of social life. And so with having school not there, that's more time for me to work on projects with Jinx, and then I can maybe take some load off Jinx there, and then we can maybe get more done, or we just change up and just do things differently. Especially because having a job means I can invest a little bit more into the channel. I can invest not just giveaways, but just better things, like better hardware. We can build up a newer, better computer that can handle things and get better quality videos. Like, people would really like to see 1080p, I'm sure, so we can do that. That'd be really cool. And I can do like a double monitor setup. This whole thing's been me just one monitor, and I use a phone for things as my second monitor. It's a phone. It ain't that amazing, but having 2 monitors would be cool, so doing that would be great. And upgrades here and there. Buying just better software, better hardware, better everything. More games, giving away bigger games. Stuff like that. That is the goal when I have a job. Then there's the big goal, like 10 years down the line, which is being so big and great enough that I could do this full time. Like, be able to afford to do it full time. Like, just have it match whatever heck I'm doing in life, so that content creation just takes that over. This is a goal for a lot of content creators and just whatever thing, is you're doing one job and then you're content creating at the same time, and you want to be able to do enough in content creation that you can do that as your full-time job. Because if you try to, content creators will do it as a full-time job anyway. It's basically having 2 jobs at once. That's how it is. But you want to be big enough that you only have 1 job, so that you're not stressed out to death and then you die at like 40 years old and you have gray hair and all that stuff. Gray hair is going to happen anyway. Content creation is a very stressful thing, but the goal is to not be like that, though it's going to happen anyway. And the thing is, like, why do we want to be content creators full time? Why do we want to do this? Well, come on. Like, the goal, of course, is to have, I can't remember if I talked about this. The goal is for Jinx to become full-time first, and then me. Because Jinx is the editor. She does so much amazing things with the videos. You guys just sometimes don't notice it. She does a lot of really good work, and this channel would not be possible without her. She does so much hard work in there, and being full-time would allow her to do even more. So she's not stressed out by school, not stressed out by the actual work she has right now and stuff like that. It'd be great. Having this be the only thing she does, she would do some amazing things, and she's already very amazing as it is. You can already see that. So that's like the first big goal, and then eventually be me transitioning over. Because, like, I do a lot of hard work on this thing, but it's like, editing is so huge. Like, I'm good at editing, but I can't do the amazing things Jinx does. Well, should not say that. I'm passable at editing. I can make the videos, but I can't do the amazing things Jinx does. The highlights are amazing. Like, she just has a really good time with all that stuff. When she puts down the text on the screen, she has really good time with that. She has really funny things she puts there. Jinx is amazing, and we all know that. And so being able to have her full time for that would make her able to be even more amazing. That'd be cool there. And then eventually I can come over and be even more amazing on my end as well. That would be great. But why do we do this? Well, we do this for a number of reasons. One reason is it's to scratch that itch, that creator's itch, where you just want to make something. And this allows us to make things, and that's really cool. Just really lets us get our bone going right there. That's great there. What's that word? Get the bone out? Is that the word? Something with bones. I can't remember the saying right now. Something with bones. The other one is to entertain people. When you guys laugh, when you guys and gals smile, when you're just having fun watching our videos, we've done something good here, because we could all use more laughs. Life has ups and downs to it. And making entertaining videos, what that does is it allows you to have less downs. Makes things happier, makes things better. You know, just having less of life crushing us is always a good thing. And making videos that helps with that, that's huge. Because remember, well, maybe you don't know, this is something that really changed perspectives when it started happening. We've been around for 3 years. We have prevented 4 suicides just by existing. I have been told personally by people, which blows my freaking mind that we're able to do this. There are 4 people on this planet still because of this channel. And that is huge. And so that just brings it to a whole new perspective there. And that's why I need to be better. That's why I need to not get frustrated as much as I have been lately. That's why I need to be just more entertaining. Because the bigger we get, the more people we reach. The more people we can make smile, the more people we can make laugh, the more people that will just be happy. And we can have a hand in that. And maybe sometime down the line, maybe we'll prevent another suicide. And that's huge. That is very important to me. And because of that, yeah, just keep hammering it in. And I said, like, having a job and doing all these, being able to improve our stuff and everything, that's evolution number 2, and also just how our schedule changes because of me having a full-time job and everything, but not having school. We'll see how that affects us. That's the second evolution. The third evolution will come around maybe like in the fall, maybe around the end of the year, maybe before that, and that evolution is whatever we become after we've adjusted to the second evolution. That's really what's going to happen. We're just going to keep evolving and improving in some ways, and we'll see what works, what doesn't work, do things here and there, and we'll just keep growing and just keep changing and evolving to whatever we need to be to adapt to the situation and how we are going in life. That's really what's going to happen there. And that's going to, well, who knows how those evolutions are going to take and how they'll be, but we'll see. Did I rhyme that? I think I just did, yeah. One of the biggest things, though, is I need to get looser. Just better, more natural at just being a bit wild and out in a way. I don't know what the hell I just said, did I? Okay, so what I mean is, this is the last thing I'll touch on. I want to touch on goals really quick as well, but I'll touch on this really quick. You gotta be true to yourself. You can't fake it. You cannot fake who you are. You can, and some people are great at it, but is that the right way to go? And my argument is no. I say, as a content creator, you gotta bring it, but you gotta bring it for real. You gotta love what you're doing. You gotta love the things you're covering. Like, the one-shots, 90% of those things, 95% of those things are games I want to cover for you. The other ones are because of the pact I make, where if you give me a game, I gotta play it. or I'm covering a game because, well, I have it and it's not very good, and I want you to know why it's not very good in my opinion, which doesn't happen all that often. But the one-shots are majority big-time recommendations. That's really what they are. It's like, I really enjoyed this game. See if you enjoyed it, maybe you want to buy it. That's really what the one-shots are. And I do that because I enjoy that. I really enjoy those. Smite, I really like Smite. People really enjoy Smite. I have ups and downs with Smite. And this is the thing. Paladins. This is the real proof of it. Paladins, I'm not having fun with. I could have faked Paladins, but I don't want to because that would not be genuine. That would not be honest. I just am not enjoying Paladins, and that's why I dropped Paladins. Like, I could have kept with it, been like a Smite, like a Hi-Rez person, right? Like, just be a Hi-Rez boy, like, yeah, Paladins is great, yeah, Tribes is great, yeah, Smite's great. I haven't even touched Tribes yet. I really want to play Tribes, but I just haven't touched it because I haven't had the time. Like, I could be just playing those things, be like a Hi-Rez person, but, I'm not doing that. Like, that would probably be the smart thing to do, would be to just do a bunch of Hi-Rez stuff, get a lot of love from Hi-Rez, and just do really well there. But I'm not doing that, and just because that's just not my jam. That's not my jam to do it, so I'm not doing that. We do what we do. I really like Fallout. Fallout is, I'm really enjoying this LP, but it is also just, Fallout is a thing that you really have to do an LP for it if you really know you're going to just enjoy it the whole way through. It's not something you just do on a whim because Fallout is a long, long LP. And I'm really enjoying it. So it's going to be a very fun LP because of that. Like, instead of just doing it just to do it. Like, if I wasn't a fan of the Fallout universe, I would not just jump on it just because it's such a popular game. Like we've done in the past. We haven't jumped on certain popular games just because they're popular, just because, well, they're not my thing. Or I just don't have the time for them right now. That's just how it is. Like Just Cause 3, that looks like a lot of fun. I really enjoy Just Cause 2, but we're not jumping on that because we're doing Fallout right now. Maybe we'll do 3 in the future. Maybe I'll just play it on my own. Maybe we won't cover it. Maybe we'll do a one-shot. We'll see what we do with Just Cause 3 in the future. Because it looks like a very fun game. I'm going to want to play that at some point, and we'll see what we do with that. But right now, it's Fallout 4. Yeah, just being true to yourself is very important. And sometimes I do hold back on some of the things that I am, just because, I don't know. I just feel like maybe shouldn't be 100% me, but Jinx says you should be yourself and a little bit more, and maybe I should really do that. Sometimes I just hold back just because I'm a bit of an odd person. And that's just part of also content creation, where a lot of people are introverts, and I'm very much an introvert. I extrovert a lot in ways because I have to, because I try to. But yeah, there's a lot of introversion as well, and there's some things I'm holding back on because I just, well, it's me. Like, I don't know. I don't know about sharing certain things about me, that's all. That's just how it is. Last thing to touch on really quick is goals. It's good to have goals. Sometimes you don't meet them, sometimes you do. But it's important to work towards them. The goal this year was to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. We're going to hit about 9.3, maybe 9.4 thousand. So we almost got there, but we didn't get there. And it's on me there. I could have done a little bit better in some videos, could have done a little bit better in Twitches, could have done a little bit better in all these things throughout the entire year. I could have improved, and I'm going to improve more, but I could have improved a lot more over the year, I'm sure. A big one is improving on frustration, not getting frustrated as much. That's a big one. I get better at that, I'll be in a great position. That's probably the most important one, is just getting better at that. And dealing with depression. But, those are the goals that I really tried on, and I did okay at them. I did okay, almost got to 10,000. Did okay with frustration. I'm not as frustrated as I was before. And depression is depression, so just good up and there, up and down on that. Next year goals, hit the 20k. Try to get that 20k as best I can. Work on frustration, work on depression. Just work on being better, more entertaining. And hopefully we will get there next year. That is the goal. I guess that part is just, it's good to have goals and work towards them. Because you can use goals to improve yourselves. Failing to meet those goals, it does suck, but as long as you made progress towards them, it's not a bad thing at all. But okay, let's go ahead and end the vlog here. The Bologna game's still going. As you can see, it's probably going south at this point. And I probably could have done better at points in there, but as a whole, we just weren't doing good enough to really pull this one out. But there you go, that right there is the vlog. Thank you everyone for watching. Merry Christmas and all that stuff. Happy New Year. Love you all. Thank you very much for being around. Jinx, great job to Jinx. Thank you for all of her work. Love you, Jinx, and all that stuff. And, Happy New Year again. Well, there you go. That right there is the vlog. I had fun making it. Hope you watching. That's what's up, that's it. Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.
Attack. You're alive. Just taking care of the
do it!
Careful,
Be careful!
Enemy missing right. Be careful. Enemies in middle lane. Your power way.
War right.
Look out!
Enemy missing middle. Enemies incoming left. Be retreat.
Up and over!
I'll defend right
Watch
now.
out!
And
Let's
you better
Best I thought.
Did you know that dying kills you? An enemy has been smoked. Yeah.
Nice job.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Up and over!
Maybe you should keep an eye on that guy.
You protect me, I'll protect the rest of these soldiers.
An ally has been slain. How much do you think the enemy team is paying him?
Your left tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack. Your right tower has been destroyed. Power wave. Your left tower. Enemies incoming left. On my way. Your middle tower is under attack. Oh! A furious wave about. Better back down. A basket A basket garbage swab.
Time to run.
A basket. A
Smells
basket
like
garbage
someone's
swab.
cooking up a killing spree.
Yes. I'll attack. Right lane.
An ally has been slain. How much do you think the enemy team is paying him?
Your team has destroyed a right enemy tower.
A teammate did a thing.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Injuries.
An ally
detected.
has been slain. Smells like someone's cooking up a killing spree.
destroyed.
Pick any of them. Makes no difference to me.
Somebody that's not you killed a guy.
Nice job. A basket garbage swamp! Enemy missing left!
Enemy missing right. Enemy missing right.
Retreat!
I'll attack right lane.
Shut down.
Hardly the best I've fought, but hardly the worst either.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy Phoenix.
Bye.
It's not the tool that matters,
An
but the
ally has
hand
been
that
slain.
wields it.
How much do you think the enemy team is paying him?
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
It's a trap!
Retreat! Retreat!
Be careful!
Be right back. Enemy missing! Be careful! Be careful! Be careful! A basket
Enemy
enemy
in
missing
right
middle.
lane. Gate left lane. Attack left lane. Attack middle lane.
Incoming!
Think you can outrun me?
An enemy has been smote. Yeah,
Nice
maybe
job.
you should keep an eye on this guy.
Attack middle lane. I'll attack the gold fury.
Attack!
A middle enemy tower.
An ally has been slain. How much do you think the enemy... You have slain an enemy. You really could there is...
Be careful. Be right back.
Retreat!
Falling back. Okay.
Not bad.
Targets. That's what counts.
Yeah, I guess they're dead. Killing spree.
Watch out! Basket garbage swamp!
Hey, you died.
Enemies at the fire giant.
I will ward. We need wards.
War here.
On my way.
I will war. Be careful, middle. On my way.
Glad someone's watching my back.
Be careful, right!
An ally has been slain. Teammates started feeding. An enemy has been slain.
Retreat!
I'm alright. Thanks.
Maybe you should keep an eye on that guy.
Retreat!
Oh my god, stop the destruction!
On my way.
Really?
Thanks.
Only a double kill? Come on.
Ultimate is down.
Be careful.
Think you can
Get out
outrun
of
me?
this.
That's too bad.
Shut down.
You will
Can you hear me?
regret your actions.
Completed.
After what I've seen,
Completed. Be careful, middle. Defend.
Time to ride.
glad someone's watching my back.
Defend right lane. Your right tower is under attack.
Attack!
Your right tower is destroyed.
Help! Enemies behind us.
What did you do to him? An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. A teammate did a thing.
Your life just
Double
didn't
kill.
forever.
That's a
Be
triple.
back.
Nice job.
At last.
Two for the
The
show.
way you fight, I thought I'd
Deicide.
never rest.
Your right Phoenix is under attack. That's too bad. Curses! Your right Phoenix has been destroyed.
I will ward left.
Glad someone's watching my back.
Be careful. Enemy missing. Be right back. Be right back. Be careful left.
They'll not ambush me here.
Be careful left. Be careful left.
Group up.
Be careful.
Be careful. Right.
I'll defend right. Be careful. Enemy missing. Be careful right.
Yes.
Enemy missing!
Be right back.
Lay on, you cur!
Defend the fire giant.
Yes.
On my way.
Defend the fire giant!
Completed.
Curses. I'll lead you. Group up. Let's go. Right.
Think we can outrun.
Get me behind you.
A teammate did a thing.
Nice
Not
job.
bad.
You made
Group
from
up.
battle.
Killing spree.
Be careful.
Maybe you should keep an eye on that guy.
Your middle Phoenix is under attack. Your middle Phoenix has been destroyed.
An ally has been slain.
Your Titan is under attack.
There will be no salvation for you.